welcome to Game Hub.
This week's news is Matt thinks that PC gaming is better than console gaming.
That's because it is.
In what universe is that true?
It's simple, the graphics are better, the frame rate is amazing, and playing online is so much easier.
I'll admit that would be true if it didn't take so long to install and a fortune to afford.
It might be expensive, but it's totally worth it in the end. World of Warcraft must be the most successful PC game of our time, and it's just released a new version called Warlords of Draenor. Now, I'm sure you know that World of Warcraft is an online multiplayer game, but it's also a community since you play with real people in real time.
Yeah, but how long does it take to download?
Well, it depends on your computer.
Exactly, and that is why console gaming comes out on top. The best thing is, when I want to play a game, I can just put it in the drive and play, and there's no need to spend forever downloading and installing.
Except for when you buy a PS4 and spend forever updating.
Oh, come on, Matt, that's irrelevant. We both know this discussion comes down to the games themselves, and you can't argue that games like WoW compared to the quality of the Assassin's Creed series.
You're joking.
Nope, Assassin's Creed has got an amazing storyline with a multicultural basis, and it's simply more fun to play.
Well, speaking of Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft has just released Assassin's Creed Unity on Xbox One and PS4.
But that's not all. For those of you who love a bit of AC but haven't yet managed to get your hands on the next-gen console, Ubisoft are releasing another one called Assassin's Creed Rogue for 360 and PS3.
So they've released two brand new games at the same time on different generation consoles.
That's right, and this time you play as Shay Cormac, an assassin who ends up joining the Templars.
So that's very similar to Unity, where you play as Arno Dorian, but end up meeting a girl who was once a Templar but joins the Assassins.
Exactly, very similar but relative. Unity's storyline picks up right where Rogue finishes.
So basically, if I'm to understand anything in Unity, I have to play Rogue first. That's a bit cheeky of Ubisoft, isn't it?
Well, if you're a true enough fan of the series, you're likely to buy both anyway, but if you do, make sure you play Rogue first.
So have you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, it's that indie horror game on PC where you're a night watchman at Freddy's and you have to keep an eye on those scary robots, right?
Yeah, that's right, using only lights, CCTV cameras and doors.
So you can't fight or run, you just have to try and hide and hope you're lucky enough to make it till morning.
Exactly, but the creators of Five Nights at Freddy's have released a sequel. Let's look at the trailer.
Down, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this, then chances are you've made a very poor career choice.
No doors?
No doors, just some lights, a spare costume to hide in.
Wow, scary stuff. Now, when you think of video games, a lot of us would wish that we could step inside and play it for real. Well, for some games that would be terrifying, but other games it can be quite fun. Stealing cars, shooting bad guys and blowing stuff up in GTA is something we'd all love to try if it wasn't illegal. Well, tonight's guest does the next best thing and helps make videos with True Mobster for YouTube as their cameraman doing just that. Awesome. So, Robin, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Jay and Matt's best friend. Happy to have you here.
Yeah, oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Good. So, get down to basics. How did you first meet Jay and Matt?
Oh, I've known them for ages. Like, we went to nursery school together. We go way back.
Nursery?
Yeah, we go real, like, way back. Like, we're
Wow.
practically brothers. We're like a little sort of united family. So I've known them for, years and years.
That's great. So, how did they approach you about starting True Mobster and helping them with?
Well, initially, Jay wanted to put together these films and things, and I said, I'll help out any which way I can. I'll be there, drop of a hat, and and I took over the camera work, and it's been, just smooth sailing ever since.
So you don't do the gaming yourself? You're not a gamer?
No, I'm a terrible gamer. I'm terrible at most things, but gaming especially. I like chess and checkers, drafts as well. That's quite good. I like giant chess the best, like the garden one with the big giant things. Then you feel like you can play as your piece as well.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah. So that's
always the king.
So when they're playing, they play a lot of GTA.
Yeah.
So that's most of their videos. So is that the most popular one that they like to play, or?
Yeah, I think GTA is the main forte. I mean, it's the base for it really. It's where it started, and it's it's the one that's really sort of taken off. I mean, whether they want to do other things in the future, yet to be decided. But GTA is right up there. It's on point.
Well, so how long does it take for you to actually make one of these videos? Because you spend quite a lot of time preparing and stuff
it takes a good week, I'd say. On Saturdays when we do the filming, Jay will ring us up and say, look, we're going to be filming at this location, we're going to be doing this, so you have to get your little, if you are acting, you have to get your kit together depending on who you're going to be. And then we do all the filming on a Saturday, maybe on a Sunday. And we leave it to Jay to edit it together during the week, and then we upload it on the Friday.
No, that sounds good. So you spend a lot of time with them then?
Yeah, so much time. Like, we're basically inseparable.
You are best friends after all.
Yeah, I know. People even called us the Three Musketeers because we're just together so much.
Quite a title.
I know.
Quite a title.
I know. We weren't the most popular kids.
So do you consider
we called ourselves the Three Musketeers. Everyone else called us like the Three Losers.
Yeah, let's not go there. So you consider yourself to be quite a professional filmmaker, or are you like working your way up?
Semi-pro. I do as much as I can. To be honest, I look at most films these days and I think that I could probably do better. I think that's with good reason though. You don't see sort of Wes Anderson films on YouTube, do you? You have to rent them and pay for them, and that's just cheap. I'm so good that I'm happy to put it out there for free because I mean it's just a good title to have and be able to show that off without even having the payment. I think people watching it is enough payment for me. So
true, very true.
I think that's.
So is this your full-time job, just helping them out with like the camera work?
No, I'm actually a barber as well, as you can see. So
yeah, I see. You've got a nice widow's peak. It's lovely.
It's really rude. It's
well,
really mean,
I mean,
actually.
I'm just stating a fact. I mean, it's great. So you do.
Okay.
Is this your main job, being a barber?
Yeah, I'm a barber. I have been for about the last year. I'm really good, like seriously good at it. I love cutting hair.
Yeah,
it's really good.
But do you prefer to do the whole gaming thing?
I like to do both. I like to do both really. I like to switch. I mean, there's days when I could be midway through a haircut and I get a call from Matt or the other one, and they say, "Oh, look, we need you on set right away," and I'll just leave that haircut. Midway through, because they're my family. We're a unit together. We're like a tripod.
So you went to college and stuff together, yeah?
Yeah, we went to college. I studied biochemistry, biology mainly, and then I switched into chemistry. So that's why I call it biochemistry.
Okay, that's interesting. So you didn't want to go down the whole chemistry route? What made you switch to the cameraman?
To the filming? Well, because I like to be more hands-on. I don't like being stuck in a lab. It's really hard trying to make your own.
And those lab coats, I mean, they're just not good, really, are they?
So I thought it's probably best, to get out for a little bit and instead just help out with the filming, and it's been great. It's been a fantastic experience. I've really enjoyed it.
Good. Well, that's great. So do you think you'll be making much more videos in the future?
Yeah, I like to experiment by myself. I like to make home movies.
Are you going to make your own versions?
Yeah, I mean sometimes I do. I mean, there was one time when I just set up a camera and just sat in front of it for 24 hours.
Did it get a lot of views?
No, it was wildly unpopular.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like, I think it's the only film on YouTube which actually has no likes and hundreds of dislikes.
Oh, okay.
But you know, it's got views. I mean, people are seeing it. I mean, the reviews for it have been terrible. I mean, there was one guy who gave me -stars, and he said this is worse than watching a murder. So it's, you know, it was, but you know, you take it on the chin. You take it on the chin. I mean, it's all subjective and it's all taste based. So
it's all a learning experience.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So is this something you're going to be doing for the rest of your life now, you think? The whole filming thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say so. I mean, like I say, I'd like to chop and change it with the barbering and the hair and things.
So you're going to continue the barbering as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there might be one day where I can integrate the two, you know.
Filming you barbering?
Yeah, totally. I think that would go...
It's a stellar programme right there for you.
Yeah. Maybe sort of interview people and whilst I'm cutting hair. But, you know, I mean... For the minute, I'm with True Mobster all the way. You know,
True Mobster, yeah.
Really enjoying it.
Good. Well, that's great. So, where do you get all your props and stuff from when you're filming?
Oh,
obviously there's a lot of stuff involved in your videos.
We actually just sort of steal them from the street, and you know, a lot of things we just sort of pick up.
Has anything bad happened?
Prop shops.
Like
yeah, I mean, totally. On the first day of filming, we were ransacked by police. They thought we were actually committing murders. And shooting. And so we were held in detention case for 3 days.
That's quite bad. Well, it's it's been great hearing from you and learning more about True Mobster and all the videos you make together. So both Jay and Matt took our Ultimate Gamer Challenge and played Call of Duty Zombies. And how do you think they did? Okay?
Okay.
Well,
okay. We'll see.
Let's have a look.
So I'm here with Matt, #1 gamer in the world. Cod and fish. No,
fish.
Cod and fish.
Wow.
Cod and chips.
Oh, round one so slow.
The Ebola outbreak. I'm dead.
Yes, lad.
Sweet. Help me!
What a nice friend I am, driving you like that. Upstairs.
That's the door you said, oh, don't go in there.
Yeah, because you would have wasted all your coins over
here
the door.
We go. We got
pointless at the time.
Food and drinks and games in there. That sounds good. Let's play some pool. Here we go. Yes. Oh crap. Run! Why do they always come after me? I swear it's always me first, and then they come after you.
I reckon even in the zombie apocalypse, my mum would still be telling me to tidy my room.
Get out the fire!
You're just
Holy
lingering
crap.
around the middle of the map.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find this place. There's a fence. Yeah. Quick! Pick it up! Oh, honestly! Well, why are you running across it?
Because I've got a juggernog.
Oh, here we go. Well, you cover me. I'm gonna pick a gun. Don't know how to wait. Don't just lay there. Holy crap! Oh, I'm dead. Oh.
Oh wow, it's game over now, isn't it?
I found a nice little...
What?
Why is it? He should shut the door or something. if it's zombies and you're in a little room, wouldn't you shut the door?
Well,
So they made it to round 14.
That's not bad, is it?
That's not bad. So on our leaderboard, that puts them in 5th, just below Tomska.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. Tomska.
Awesome. So we'll be talking later on about who you think would win between Hitman and Tomb Raider in this week's Hero versus Hero talk. For you guys at home, if you have an opinion, get onto our Twitter @GameHub. Tell us what you think using the hashtag #PlayersBePlaying, and we'll see you after the break.
The AA has more dedicated patrols than any other UK breakdown service. And from just £35, you can get comprehensive AA breakdown cover for the whole country. 24/7, 365 days a year. Don't miss out on our limited offer of AA membership from just £35 a year. Call now on 0800 444 999. The AA for the road ahead.
I've just got mobile broadband from 3 for £15 a month. You just plug your dongle into a laptop or PC and you're surfing. There's no fiddly wires, and you get a massive 15 gig allowance. That's up to 600 hours surfing. On the sofa or park bench if you like, all for £15 a month. Call free on 0800 358 3373, visit 3.co.uk/TV or pop into a 3 store.
At Direct Line Car Insurance, we hate to be beaten.
We're not on price comparison websites, so we don't pay them commission.
Yeah, and when you come to us direct, we can give you savings. So right now, you get 12 months cover for the price of 10. Whoa! You're never sure of the best deal until you've come to us direct.
Not very mobile, are you, for a phone?
Very good. So, for 12 months cover for the price of 10, call us now.
Or visit directline.com.
Hello and welcome back to the Hub. Now I'm sure you've all heard of Microsoft. They created the Xbox and in the year 2000 purchased Bungie, who's famous for launching the Halo series. They've just released the Master Chief Collection, which is a remodel of the original trilogy, which makes use of HD graphics and updated gameplay. Looking back to the original Halo years, it's amazing how far we've come in the 13 years. Back then we had very basic graphics, but now we have lip-sync speech and online multiplayer matchmaking. But that's not all. The storyline has become much more in-depth, focusing largely on the Master Chief. Our hero literally got his own voice in Halo 3, where his character touched us emotionally for the first time. The graphics have improved. There are much more multiplayer modes and loads of different elements packed into each instalment of Microsoft's best game series. Go and check it out. For more information on Halo and other games we featured, go to our website, gamehub.com. Now the video games don't always stay in the virtual world. Many enthusiasts like to decorate their gaming space with physical models of their favourite characters. Our gaming culture reporter, Reece, reviews the latest, hottest collection, the collectables even, in this week's Game Generation.
What's up guys, this is Games Generation. Now, most people like to play their video games, but quite a lot of other people, they like to take the gaming experience a little bit further. As we saw last week, people like to make costumes of their favourite characters, and then they go and show them off at Comic-Con. Well, this week, I've got a real treat for you guys, because we've got some exclusive figurines just to show you how much people like to have their characters right there in front of them. So I've got Batman, and it's the new 52 from Artifacts Plus. Now this is the new 52 Batman. It's not the Batman 52 that the Ben Affleck movie is going to be after, although it is very similar. He's got the smaller ears, and he's got the more silvery outfit. He doesn't have his underpants on the outside, which I never disliked, so that's fine. But this guy here, he's got a nice metallic feature to him. I have to say the detail is absolutely amazing. We got the detail on the muscles, we got some lines around the abs and everything. And one of the nice little features we have is that he's actually got some magnetic feet and a metallic base. So you can pick him up and put him down and he sort of snaps to it. It's not too strong, but it's really nice. So guys, you can pick this up for about £40 from Amazon or go straight to Artifacts Plus. But you will have to pay shipping fees because that's in Japan. So moving on from Batman, I've got Ezio Auditore da Firenze from Assassin's Creed 2. Now this one here is actually the black armour you get at the end of Assassin's Creed 2 after completing 100% and getting all the feathers. And it's got the armour, it's got all the Italian style you'd expect. The detail again, much the same as Batman, is amazing, but you see in Ezio there's even more detail, so it's a much better testament to the work that's gone into it. There's texture, there's colour, there's even his little knives, those are amazing. You can look closely at the blades here and you'll see they're in two sections just as they are in the game. This is something that all you Ezio fans have to have in your collection. And you can pick this up for £25 from a Forbidden Planet or even from Ubi Collectables. That's Ubisoft Direct. Now, the price might vary a little bit, but this is one of the older ones, so it's a little bit cheaper. So if you haven't got this one, guys, go pick it up. Now for something really special. Today I have got the Assassin's Creed Unity Notre Dame Collector's Edition on PS4. It includes the game, but it's also got Arno Dorian himself. But that's not all. If you look down here at the bottom, we've got a special drawer that's got all the extra goodies we're going to get out of it. Now right here, as you can see, we've got the game, And here is the art book. Inside is loads of concept art and pictures, absolutely amazing paintings, hand-drawn stuff, printed nicely in this presentable book. Guys, this is an amazing collector's item, and you're not just getting the figure, you're not just getting the game, you're getting these extra little goodies as well. So I have to say, the value for money is definitely worth it, especially since it's brand new. So you've got to pick one of these up and play the game and fight for the French Revolution, guys. I know we're British, but let's get out there and fight. So that's it, guys, for this week's Games Generation. For more information on the items that I've reviewed today, go to our website at gamehub.com/gamesgeneration. I'm Reece Drewrey, and back to the hub.
This week, Reece will be exploring the wonderful world of LARPing.
So Matt, who do you think would win in a fight between Tomb Raider and Hitman?
Well, that's a tough one. Let's find out in this week's Hero versus Hero. So guys, what are your thoughts? Hitman or Tomb Raider?
I'm going to have to say Tomb Raider. I stand firm on Tomb Raider. You know, she's a girl, she's got the attractive vibe about her. I mean, even as a kid, I was watching Tomb Raider and I kind of fancied her. All her pixelated godliness.
Her pointiness.
Her pointiness. She was so pointy and pert.
It was like,
you know.
It's like they based it on like Madonna or something. Like.
Oh, yeah. She did, she was a bit, you know what I mean. But no, I think at the end of the day, Hitman's a red-blooded male, and I think that could work to Lara Croft's advantage. You know, I mean, we've seen the movies. You know, you see all these, like the girl at the Avengers, and she uses her sly and seductiveness to
She's
murder
awesome.
people.
Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow. Awesome. That's the one. Don't like the spider though, but I like her. She's tasty. Scarlett Johansson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Get confirmation from the cameraman that it was Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, no. But
yeah. So I mean, I'd stand firm on that. I'd stand firm on Lara Croft. I think. You know,
100% Lara Croft.
I feel like I'd want to see a fight between Lara Croft and Black Widow. That'd be.
Oh,
that would be a good fight.
That would be a good fight.
That would be a great fight.
Cross this.
No, just need to edit that stuff. Yeah. But, you know, Hitman's bold as well. That means that he must have lost hair through stress. I'm assuming it's stress. Or alopecia. That's a sign of weakness.
Well,
yes.
I don't think alopecia is a sign of physical weakness. It's just a head.
Your head is weak. You don't want to be headstrong. Well, I mean,
you'd struggle to cut his hair.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo on the back of his neck as well, hasn't he? It's a barcode. It's not very imaginative. I think it's a bit run-of-the-mill.
Do you reckon he just slides himself along scanners just for the laugh?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's basically saying that he's part of the system. He's not. He's a poser. He's not an individual. He's too mainstream.
Lara Croft could strike when he's like scanning himself. That's like his weakness.
Exactly.
Like
you know, she could get a good butternut squash and then knock him out with that.
Just pounce.
Yeah, just pounce him.
You know, just people most vulnerable.
You know, the good bit of Jif, squirt that in his eyes. I'm assuming they're in a Tesco. You get those things.
Yeah, you have to put like a context of this fight. Like I feel like Tesco's would be a good suitable fighting arena.
I think it would be. I think they should introduce that into the next Mortal Kombat game. To be honest, you know, you've got Hell, and you've got like the ruins, and then you got
Lidl.
Tesco checkout. That's fantastic. You could just, you know, someone just
just self-service machines either side. Just sort of,
yeah. And then you know, you get a janitor come across, and you grab his mop off him, knock him out.
You get knocked backwards into one of the self-service thing, and it tells you that your item's not in the area.
Are you just turning this into like an everyday hero versus hero now?
Well, yeah.
Like this is just normal people fighting.
No.
Like, forget about Tomb Raider and Lara Croft.
This is like the new sort of Mortal Kombat. I mean, I have gone away, but I mean, if you got a Mortal Kombat game, but you had Hitman and Lara Croft set in a Tesco.
Yeah, because I mean, like if you set like the fight in a tomb, I'm guessing Tomb Raider's got an advantage because she's in her.
She is a Tomb Raider.
In her like natural habitat.
So. What's Hitman's natural advantage? Like
I don't know.
Natural sort of arena.
I don't know, amongst a load of other bald people, so that he can't be. I don't know.
Like the poster for being John Malkovich.
Or like.
That's strong.
All the Andersons, apart from only one of them's fighting you.
Exactly. God, that'd be intense. That
would give him a big advantage, considering she'd like, end up having to fight lots of people, but only one would actually end up fighting back. Maybe.
I don't know. But Lara Croft, I mean, she does have a name as well, the old guy. I think he'd get his like little turkey face. You know, because he's got doesn't he have like a silver dish? Which you imagine a turkey or a chicken to be on.
But he carries tea because he's a man.
Yeah. No, you take one of those metal sort of
trays.
But how is he going to help her?
Because it's
like I don't think she needs help.
It's like a tag team.
Got
like,
Hitman.
he's just there.
You can imagine that. Look, we'll set a different arena now. SmackDown Thursday night. Tag match.
Old man comes down the ramp. Just this is in a frame, just with like, just with a tray resting on it.
You know,
he just comes
stressed enough as it is. It's like,
that Hitman's choking her out, and he just sort of goes, just really timidly smacks her.
Clobbers Hitman with a tray, tea tray set. Very good. And like maybe he has a little tea towel with it with a bit of chloroform on it.
Who's the head of WWE now? I forget, but like we should take it to him. We should take
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I don't know if it was still him.
I think he'd go in for that. You know, I don't know how you'd ever do it considering these people are all fictional.
Well, I think you should pitch the whole Tesco idea, like having them just fight in Tesco's, or you can make like a whole brand of it. Like there's Asda one week or Lidl's one week.
Yes.
I mean, it's stellar.
It's good. It's good. It is a stellar idea.
Maybe a cheeky cooperative.
Yeah, maybe.
Would it actually be like an all-out blood fight? Like, would we have to hold it illegally, or would it?
Oh yeah. I think you'd have to do it at Tesco after hours.
So like, just one day.
It would have to be an express though, because all the big ones are 24 hour now.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'd have to be Tesco Express after hours. You have to know a mate that works there.
Sainsbury's local, not the big Sainsbury's.
So employees would just come back after like the shop being closed. There's just a blooded body on the floor.
That's it. Hitman's body, by the way, because Lara Croft has got this in the bag. She's got it in the fucking Tesco bag. So you know that's how confident I am with the entire thing.
Bag for life bag.
Sorry?
Is it a bag for life bag?
It's so bag for life.
It's so in there. It's not going back out. It's not going to break. She's nailed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy. I can see her bringing in a bit of sort of like street fight sort of taste, like a piece of wood with a nail through the top. I think that's the kind of.
I think that's a bit much for Lara.
That was in Street Fighter.
Was it? No, I mean that was pretty sort of.
Oh, street fighting, not
street
as in
fighting
like
rules.
not as in like Street Fighter.
You know, like prison rules sort of thing. I think that's the kind of weapon.
You reckon she just has like a little shank? Like even though she has guns and stuff, she's just gonna pull out like a toothbrush with a razor blade just melted,
toothbrush.
Or like melted into it, just like a razor blade.
Oh god, that's
hardcore.
Like that is hardcore. I don't know what Hitman would bring to the table though. I think maybe like a
cutthroat razor from where he's been shaving his head.
Yeah,
if it's not alopecia.
Yeah, well, we're assuming. Yeah. We don't know. We don't know for sure. I'd love to interview him and ask him.
We can't be
Maybe we
prejudiced
should
towards
find
alopecia
out.
stuff.
Google it. Everything's on Google.
Everything's
on Google. Okay, guys. So next week's discussion goes fully retro with Street Fighters Blanca and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
More Street Fighter. Yeah. Well, that's about it for today. Thanks to Robin, our guest, and we'll check out True Mobster on YouTube.
And make sure to check us out again this time next week when our special guest will be local legend, YouTube sensation, PewDiePie.
Well, let's see you then, and keep gaming.
Keep gaming. Ooh.